Well, let's get thoughts on the presidency's response to the opposition leaders coalition. Political affairs analyst Muyiwa Akintunde joins me on the news. Thank you for your time, Mr. Akintunde. Now, what are your thoughts on the presidency's statement to the coalition who have adopted the African Democratic Congress, ADC, to challenge the ruling APC in 2027?
Well, thank you. The first thing I want to clarify is that we seem to have collapsed the communication structure. And what I mean by that is that there is supposed to be a spokesperson for the government or spokesperson for the government, and there's supposed to be a spokesperson for the governing party or a political party. When I hear things from people who are working for government, for the president, like you mentioned, like solidarity, talking about politics is quite unfortunate. But I would say that the president wears two caps. He wears the cap of the president of the country, who is supposed to be father to every Nigerian, whether they belong to his party or not, whether they voted for him or not. He also wears the cap of a member, in fact, national leader, that's what he was before he became president, national leader of the political party, APC. So you will never know when he's having a flip from being a statesman or being a politician. I believe he was speaking like a politician, and as a politician, he was at his right to say that the opposition should plan for 2031. To have said that, I mean, it's not the only thing that I would disagree with is that if he used his office as president to ensure that there is no level playing field for the other political parties, then I would be worried. But if he's just saying that as a politician, I don't think that we should worry. The worry should be to the opposition, the ADC, and they should take it as a challenge that they really want to put their hands together to challenge the incumbent president in the next election. And how would they do that? You can find that most of the people that are constituting APC, I mean, I'm talking about the prominent people, are people that you can actually call disgruntled politicians. Politicians who have, I mean, look at, take somebody like Rotimi Amici, who since 1999 had always been in government. First as Speaker, Rivers State Assembly for 2 terms, then governor for 2 terms in Rivers State, then minister for 8 years. I mean, this is the only time that is out of government since 1999, since 25 years or so ago. So if I call him a disgruntled politician, I'm correct. Now he's telling us that he's hungry. And then you also find people like El Rufai, who until he couldn't get his ministerial appointment sailed through, he was a member of the APC and he was good with the president. And suddenly, because he could not become a minister, now he's opposed to him. Many of them have lost out. Lost out in Osun State. And so they are seeking relevance. But what they need to do is to say, even if we are seeking relevance, let's put our house in order. How many people are willing to be presidential candidate in ADC? We started hearing Peter Obi saying, I will do only 1 term. Atiku saying, I will do only 1 term. They are not even there yet. The party is not even well coupled together yet. And yet they are talking about who is going to be presidential candidate or whatever. And then the other thing is that politics is a long-term thing. You don't just wake up 2 years to the election and begin to form a political coalition and think that you are going to make it. I mean, this is a marathon. It's not a short distance race. That's my thought on this.
Now, judging from the members that make up the leadership of the ADC, do you think that they are a match for the APC? And do you foresee more politicians joining the ADC in the coming months?
Well, you know, politics is very fluid. You can never say what will happen. That's why they say 24 hours is a long time in politics. I mean, which means that 24 hours to the election, you can never tell who is going to win. I mean, we've had this happen several times. The one I will very easily recall was 1991, when Babangida was experimenting with politics of the Third Republic, so-called Third Republic. And on the eve of the election, governorship election in Lagos State, governorship and House of Assembly election in Lagos State, people did not know whether it was SDP or NRC they would vote for. Until that eve, and Lateef Jakonde, former governor of Lagos State, and other politicians like Yar'Adua and co. were detained in Ekpete, and political leaders in the party went to see him and said, how do we vote? They were ordered by Jakonde to vote when it comes to governorship in protest because the candidate of SDP was not the candidate of Jakonde Group. So in protest, vote for NRC. That's how Otedola became governor. But when you are voting for House of Assembly, vote for our party, SDP. You recall that in that era, short as it was 3 months, Otedola of NRC had only 4 members in a 40-member House of Assembly, Lagos State. That decision was made within less than 24 hours to the election. So it's always very difficult to. But looking at it very clearly, to go back to your question, is that what I would expect the opposition to do is to begin to now articulate what the issues they are going to canvass will be, rather than spending their energy on maybe responding to what the ruling party is doing. They begin to, I mean, Nigerians are really, a lot of, you do an opinion poll, a lot of people are not happy with this government. No matter how you try to rationalize it, if a man is hungry, you can't begin to tell him what he needs at that point is food, not words or anything. So they can galvanize support from there if they are able to realize that it's not about fighting APC at this stage. Yes, you fight APC, but articulate your points. Let people know what you're going to do. Let people know how it's going to be better for the citizens when you become when you get to office in 2027. I mean, so they have a lot of work to do. Just like I wish them well, because we need opposition, a very strong opposition. It appears as if we never had opposition again, because when everybody was leaving PDP, the main opposition political party, it was concerning. And we seem not to be having opposition political parties anymore. So I wish they can realize that they need to work hard and work very hard to ensure this is a sitting government. This is a government that has the power. So they need to work hard.
Mr. Akintunde, it's always a pleasure having you with us. Thank you very much for sharing your insights.